Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing a weekly reading for all the signs for the week of August 31st to September 6th. I keep wanting to say November for some reason. Maybe some of you guys have something going on in November. Maybe it's your birthday. I don't know. But let's talk about it. So the past couple weeks, it's been an energy of like some sort of third party situation, maybe cheating going on, like a family unit or people that have been together for a long time, whatever, having to be separated. Okay. And yeah, it's been an intense energy. So as I am tapping into this week, I hear Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis, keep bleeding love, that song. And then I heard I'm only laughing because it's awkward. It's like I'm gonna bash their kneecaps in. Okay, so if you've seen The Office, which if you haven't, get into that. But that episode of The Office when Angela finds out that Oscar is sleeping with her husband and she decides to pay someone to hit his kneecaps with a lead pipe. It's giving that. So it feels like everything's kind of coming to a head here. Like y'all were doing so good, focusing on yourself, moving forward, but now it's like the reality is setting in and you're like, oh my God, I still love this person. I'm mad. I'm going to beat this person with a lead pipe. Like all the emotions are coming through, which is normal, right? If I were cheated on, or if my family unit got separated, or if someone did somebody in my family wrong, whatever, I'd be upset too. Best belief. Best belief. Okay. So I'm not here to tell you guys how to handle that energy. Me personally, I think meditation would be best, journaling, because, I don't know if I could trust someone. I've never been cheated on, so let me start there. So I don't know. And I don't know if this was fully cheating. Like, it seems for most of you it's something like that. But again, it could be like just being betrayed by somebody you're close to or just hurt. Don't matter who it is. If somebody does me wrong, I believe them the first time and I clear that energy away, you know? So part of that though is mourning. It's feeling sad, it's feeling angry. So just because you feel those feelings doesn't mean you want to go back. Just because you may feel like you want to go back doesn't mean you're going to, right? So just feel the feelings. Don't necessarily act on them. Like, of course, I'm not going to tell you guys to beat somebody with a lead pipe. I wouldn't. That's illegal. If you want to go get in jail, be my guest. But I wouldn't personally do that. But, when you're betrayed by somebody you love, somebody you trust, like there's a lot of feelings that are involved with that. So give yourself space and time to feel your feelings, but don't act on them. And we'll see what next week holds. But that's what I'm feeling right now. All right, so let's get into the reading and see what is going on here. All right, let's get into it. Bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the week of August 31st to September 6th. I keep wanting to say November. Tell me if something is happening in November. Okay, I'm happy about this. Okay. With the Magician, I like that. That's feeling powerful. That's feeling like you can do anything. You've got everything around you that you need. You have everything within you need. You may be, saying a lot of affirmations, maybe making like some vision boards to just figure out what you want to do in this next chapter. Okay, yeah, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you're ready to go towards a new beginning. You may have new ideas, like you're ready to kind of embark on a new journey. We do have the Lovers here, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is the week of like back and forth, because no matter how much someone hurts you or what they do to you, if there's a lot of love there, there's a lot of love. You know what I mean? Like, yes, an incident can occur that makes you not trust them, makes you look at them differently, but that love doesn't go anywhere, So I could see where you're kind of like, it looks like you're going back and forth. I'm like, okay, I could be on my own or I could be going back to this person. Let's see. We do have the King of Swords, yeah, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't erase what they've done. Like, it really has affected you, imprinted on you. Like, you cannot hide from that or run away from that or pretend like it didn't happen in order to go back there. So, yeah, I just see some back and forth, which is normal, right? You're not, a heartless, cold person, and you're not like, we all have emotions. So we're going to respond to them. And especially when you've had a lot of time building a relationship with somebody, being really close with someone, it's easy to be like, well, I guess I could forgive that and move on from that. But when it's something so big and so betraying, it's kind of hard to, forget about it. So let's see, let's get into it. Week of August 31st through September 6th, please and thank you. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, yeah. Definitely like that third party situation or the betrayal between the people that you really trusted is heavily weighing on you. You may not be telling a lot of people about this because, obviously there's moments of feeling embarrassed or just, not wanting to admit to yourself or to anyone else that this happened. But yeah, it's weighing very, very heavily. I feel like you're taking a lot on by yourself. It's okay to reach out to friends and family, but I understand wanting to keep it to yourself at first. Maybe there's a spiritual guide, a healer, a counselor, a therapist, somebody you could talk to that you trust. Okay. We do have the Justice card and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I'm noticing this balance scale. So there's two of these little scales here. So some of you guys, this could involve like getting a divorce or just deciding, you know what, I'm going to do what's fair, what's honest. Like, yes, this person may have hurt me, but, I'm not going to trash their place. I'm not going to ruin all their stuff. I'm not going to blast them on social media or anything. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're just thinking, okay, what do I do next? How do I move forward in this process? And this is something where it's going to take some time to unfold for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you guys could be announcing that you're separating, like telling your close friends and family or just making the decision that, you know what, I can't go back. Like we won't be able to repair this. You know what I mean? So it feels like this week you are making the decision to move forward. I definitely see a thriving energy. I'm telling you, like this is going to hurt for a second here. But after this, it's like something freed you to truly live life how you want to live it. And that's beautiful. There is a lot of pain and disappointment here, but you're moving on. I mean, what else are you going to do? All right. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. All right. We have the Two of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely something you did not see coming. And you're really just trying to protect your energy. You are done wrong here. There's no going around that. Okay. And if you are the one who did this to somebody, you're wrong. Okay. This is not cool. Right. But I understand we all go through things. Everything happens for a reason. So it's not on me to judge, but I wouldn't appreciate if this was done to me. Okay. But yeah, this is just a situation where you didn't see it coming, very much blindsided, very hurt. And now you're walking around feeling very guarded. You're not sure who you can trust. I understand that. This makes me think of like that couple at the Coldplay concert, how they were like all hugging and kissing, and then they got the kiss cam and they ducked away. Like, first of all, that's crazy. Like don't do that in public if you're trying to be secretive about it. Like, geez, have some class. I'm just kidding. It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay. We do have the Two of Wands here, and I specifically asked about the Ten of Wands. So I think what's weighing you down the most is just deciding, where do I go from here? What do I do from here? I feel like you are deciding to separate, get a divorce, move on from this. If it's a business situation, trying to figure out, okay, how can we split this up so we don't have to deal with each other anymore? You're just trying to decide, okay, where do I go from here? I get it. Yeah. This just sucks. It's like I feel like you were with this person for a long time, and there was a lot you guys built together, but now it's just like there's been so much damage that's done, you have to walk away. It just sucks. All right, tell me more about the Justice card, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I feel like the person you're dealing with, if you're the one that got this done to you, I feel like you are an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And if the person that did this to you, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Vice versa. If you were the one who did this to someone, you're an earth sign, and the person you did this to is an air sign. Okay, it could also be a Leo here, but yeah, I just feel like you've decided to walk away from this King of Pentacles energy. And this could have been someone who was very wealthy, had a lot of stability, security, all that. But with the King of Swords, you have to follow your truth, And I do feel like you're going to be very fair, very honest. Like I don't feel like you're out to get revenge or out to do anything to anybody. You just want a fresh start. You just want to get this over with and move on with your life. Okay. And with the Sun card here, yeah, that's interesting. I knew there was another card. I just didn't know where it went. It just slid right in there. But with the Sun and the Ace of Wands, this is going to lead you to such a beautiful, fulfilling chapter. Like I see you meeting someone new, going towards beautiful hobbies and excitement, and just having a lot more fun in life. I don't think you realize how much this energy was holding you back, but it was. This person could have met somebody at work, and this is how they kind of did you wrong and how it all came together, which is really crazy, honestly. So crazy. Alrighty. Well, tell me more about the Two of Wands here. All right, yeah, we have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. I just see you going towards happiness. Like it kind of makes me think of Sorry by Beyonce, and she's like, now I'm going out with my friends and I'm having a good time. Now what? Like I just see you choosing to thrive, focus on yourself. And if this is a divorce, I see that you're going to get a good settlement or alimony or whatever. Like things are going to be fair. Things are going to be okay. You may even benefit from this, especially if it's like because of cheating. You know what I mean? I've never gone through a divorce or been in divorce court, so I don't know exactly how that works, but yeah, it's like there's a betrayal, but you're going to get your coins from it. And again, that doesn't make up for what you went through, but at least, there's something. Like some people get cheated on and they don't get nothing, or they get a little extra something they didn't want. You know what I mean? But yeah, tell me more about the King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot of anxiety between these two. You guys may not be talking to each other, especially if this is a romantic situation. You're definitely not sleeping in the same bed. But yeah, you're both thinking about each other. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles specifically. Okay. You know what's crazy? This King of Pentacles, we've got the Empress, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups. Even though this person messed up this connection, I feel like they still see you as like the love of their life. They still see you as the queen, as the one that they should be with. Maybe they thought they wouldn't get caught or something. I don't know. But I wasn't expecting this, to say the least. And I'm sure that doesn't help anybody who's going through this right now, but what are you going to do? We do have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, so they could, potentially try to come in with an apology, or like, it's going to take time, but they might try to come in, being vulnerable. And who knows? This isn't my situation. I can't tell you guys what to do. Always follow your heart and do what's right for you. But yeah, they may try to come back around. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Let's see. Yeah, I see you not really interested, honestly. I see you not interested. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's like you see this person totally different now. Like where they were the lovers, now it's the devil energy before. Or where they were the lovers before, and now it's the devil energy. And it's just like you're totally, like you got the ick. You're turned off, you're not into it. Okay, I feel like you're focusing on your stability. You're focusing on, especially if there's children involved, that's where your energy's going. You're not going to, divulge into this, or I don't see you letting them back in right now. I see you focusing on, where's the stability? Let me get my child support. Let me get this house taken care of, because clearly I can't trust you to do it. It's like all trust is gone. I really do see that. All trust is gone. All right, anything else for this situation? All right, we have the Eight of Cups, the Chariot. Yeah, you're walking away from this. You're leaving this situation. And some of you guys could literally like move to a different state and like really get away from this person. Or you could just, be moving out and just moving on. I see, I do see you're being strong and you're going to heal from this situation. You really are. But that person really did you wrong. And it's hard for you to move past it. And I don't blame you. I don't. All right. We are going to get one more card for this situation, and that'll be that. Don't forget to check out your monthly reading. And yeah, if this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, subscribe, share the reading with a friend. All right. So we have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I love it. Like, because last week we got Pride, and, this person did hurt you. I think a lot of people in this situation hurt you. But it's not your job to pass judgment. Like I said earlier, saying whoever did this is wrong, but it's not my job to pass judgment, and everything happens for a reason. Okay. And see, we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So it's like this painful situation is leading you to your purpose. And we do see that with all the new starts and new chapters and beautiful energy that's coming your way. It's going to be beautiful for you, but don't tarnish this new chapter by taking this judgment, this anger, this resentment into it. Okay? Just allow yourself to mourn. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. I highly suggest going to therapy or some sort of spiritual healer or something like that, so that way you can heal from this and not carry it into this next chapter. But, everything happens for a reason, and be lucky you don't understand why this person would do this, because that means you would never do it. Okay? So just release it, let it go, and know that, again, you're going to get the last laugh. It's all going to go up from here for you. Okay. I'm rambling. All right. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. September readings should already be out, but only God will know. I'll get to it when I can. I don't know. I'm just talking. All right. If you guys would like more content from me, I've got all my social media down below. I also have my website if you would like to sign up for my newsletter, get some spiritual guidance, and even more advice that comes along with the readings. And you could also book a personal reading, a healing ceremony, all that good stuff. So check it out. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.